You know, a lot of the projects we work with are some of the bigger names in the industry. I'm sure you've heard of Spider Tanks, which I hope we can hear a little bit more from you personally about. And you know, we also work with some other projects like Illuvium. You guys, you know, we are going to do some more stuff with that in the future. And obviously, we have our big time event. But you know, every week we come together, we do these events, and we just try to, you know, learn a little bit about what's going on in these projects, and we kind of get together and just play games together, man. And it's been really fun. You know, we get to have these events and learn from, you know, speakers like yourself. So I really just want to say thank you guys for taking the time to come speak to our community.
Absolutely. I love it. It's community really is everything. I came from the community at Gala about 2 years ago, and come by it honestly. I agree that the community is very important, and to get to play some games together with these people that you know on the internet. You may have never met them in person, but I'm good friends.
We haven't seen a game yet. Somebody drop a wax wallet. First wax wallet gets a drop.
Ooh, snap.
Timmy's getting hands.
Get waxy. Oh, nice.
So,
AO Planet.
I am multi-screening so bad today. I have like all 4 running right now on hyper mode, so if I look like a chicken with my head cut off today, I feel like it. Oh,
Well, shoot code, we figured you'd have 6 screens.
You would think that I kind of do. Alright, I think I got it all set up. I think I actually did it. I got it all set up, got all the streams connected, got everybody all situated, so we're also live on Twitch too while we're doing all this today.
Okay.
I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Before we get antsy with the game, so KB, what do we have for prizes tonight? Because I'm pretty hyped about these prizes.
All right, so for prizes tonight, from Alpha Origins, we've got we're gonna do some rumbles to start it off. Range Killer will be putting us through some of those awesome new Cars tracks on Twitch, and then we're gonna get into a meme contest, so it's something you guys can start thinking about on the side, and a scavenger hunt at the end. So we'll be giving out some ILV discs. We'll be giving out $50 in Gala version 2 token. And we've actually just purchased a entire uncommon special edition spider tank that we'll be giving out tonight as well.
Woo! And as you guys know, tomorrow is Spider Tank Thursday, so we're all going to be hopping in. So if you guys win this tank tonight and you want to see what it's about, hop in with us. We're going to be doing that at 9, where we usually do our other chats. But Timmy is getting antsy, so we're going to do a rumble for the first prize. So what are we giving away? And then we will we'll give it over to Code, and he can show us what's going on with the stream.
Please check your wallet. All right. So we're going to get started with a rumble here, guys. Reptar's teaching me.
Okay, it's backslash battle. And
battle.
Classic. Yep. So guys, if you don't know how this works, you do, but just for if we have some new people, just click the swords. It's kind of like Oregon Trail. It'll go through automatically generated, and whoever is the last man standing will. What are they going to be winning, Katie?
They're winning an Illuvium disc. Let's go. Now, Code, tell us about some of those Illuvium cars.
Oh man, so I decided I was gonna go in after I got a few of the discs. I was kind of curious, like, okay, what does some of these things got? So after a fun little hype drop battle, I ended up hitting pretty big. Decided to go and shoot some of that ETH over. I ended up getting quite a few hollows, and a few of the top tier drop pieces, like the monocle, the golden monocle, and a few others. Essentially, you build up these your battle characters with these different items, and it allows you to be able to go and just get super awesome and built up for being able to play. So yeah, I mean, I drop all the big hollows that I got, but I think I have like 14 of them now.
I think
I think the key for the hollows, right, is kind of like what we had with Starship when we had the mythic parts.
Right.
You can make a decent amount of money selling them on the secondary market, right?
Yes. So you actually can, but in some cases you don't want to build the whole character up because it actually could devalue some of your stuff too. So you really want to look at like some of these different characters that have high hit points, high different stats, high different everything that's in there. And with that, you will be able to go in then, and people would rather buy the characters because maybe they opened up an Aluva disc and ended up having a higher tier monocle. Once they're bound and locked on a character, it's stuck. So some people I've noticed are more interested in getting the character as a base character and not one of the regular strong full built out characters because they might be able to build up that character slightly better. So
Nice.
I mean, you really want to kind of look at the markets and pay attention to them. I've noticed though that when you go and you combined everything, it's actually harder to sell. But when I go and I put like a high hit point, high ability character up for sale, people are more interested to buy that because of everything. Levination, that's in my chat here. This here is Unreal Kingdoms. This is the demo that we're going to show today. We give a quick little run through. We set it up to where people can not only own their own malls and their spaces, but actually create sales panels, which we are going to create different dynamic designs and video streaming, API connections to Twitter and a few others. If you'd like to join us, I will drop out the link to Alpha Origins Game Night here in my chat for you to be able to come in, and that way you guys can come in and hang out with everybody. But you can come into Alpha Origins, come in and chat, say hi, who you are, and then you have the chance to win some NFTs, different Aluva disc and everything else. So everybody that's in my chat on my streams, on the Kick, I did just drop in the Discord to Alpha Origins. Please come on in, say hi, get a chance to win. You should be surprised the newcomers how often they win.
Get in there.
Dude, what's up with 5 people getting resurrected in round 5?
I've only been resurrected in like once out of 300 games, and then instantly killed myself. Got resurrected, and then Code took a bath in lava. Like, who does that?
Kind of like Ice Walker, who just got resurrected and then was meditating under the falls.
He's like, stay dead so I can win this.
Well, hey, Reptar is here, and he is a healer. So that must be why there's so much healing going on right now.
No, that's why everybody's dead.
Reptar finally learned how to be a healer because he power leveled through level 20.
well, in fairness, I think he got to his chair and forced to heal people. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Press the heal button.
Wait, where's the link?
Ooh-wee.
Uh-oh. Wrecked by Code.
Uh-oh.
He came back from lava.
Uh-oh.
Wrecked by Code.
So KV, I'm happy that you... Do we...
Dritz over there.
Dritz for the win.
I mean...
John
I
Wayne.
ate a poisonous tree frog.
Am I too old? Are they not going to get the reference? The Duke, John Wayne.
Yes, I will go through all the updates here tonight, Ice, so everybody will be able to see what we're doing, how it's there.
And suddenly, Dritz is Arnold Schwarzenegger on Loon Lake shooting a Gatling gun. Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Code, did you drop your link?
I have not dropped my link. I will right now. I'll do the Twitch.
Give him a moment. You hear the keyboard going, and they're just like, when link?
I just wanted to see if he uses 2 index fingers when he types, but
you guys sound like Rain.
I use 3 index fingers.
So just drop both of the links that are in there.
There it is. There it is.
We'll give everybody a couple minutes to jump in and join. If you're in, type in the chat. Let me know that you're in the chat, so that way I know. Kind of, in either Kick or in the Twitch streams. Just let me know, so that way I can see.
Let's go kickboxing.
Boxing? This is awesome.
That link is in the
Really?
game night chat.
Good thing JC's not here because
Yeah.
he's
JJ
all
the
whacked
goat
up.
has arrived. Ice Walker has arrived. Range is in. Let's go.
Can I do exclamation play?
No, not on mine.
Exclamation point, beat Henny.
Nocturnal Embrace Life. Timmy's in on Twitch. Let's go. Yeah, so we are going to give a fun little availability for everybody to see here. Oh, thank you. I love that. I have the best soundbite in the world. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, Pickletown. Thank you also with the follow, guys. Thank you, guys. You know that we were in streaming most of the updates that we were trying to do today for Cyber Hornets. Be able to get their contract actually to be able to finally talk with each other. We might have a workaround. We're gonna test it. We are signing up hosting with their same host to see if we can make something be more efficient and working. But super excited if that gets done today. Well, tonight, if everybody can piece that together, then everything will be great. If not, we are setting up with a meeting with their contract developer that built their contract today, and have our development team and their development team get it working. So I'm super pumped for that.
By the way, everybody, while we're watching this Twitch stream here and this Kick stream, we have started another Rumble, so go in and click the stories while we're listening to Code Drop All This Alpha.
Dual tasking. I like it.
Oh yeah. So a lot of people have noticed we did a bunch of updates. You got to see that we have now Atlas, Sportbet, and everybody else that has now joined into our metaverse. Still loading. I literally just booted the server, so it's still loading. You guys are seeing the all fresh come out here. We promised everybody in the mall that they would be able to go and start setting up their own web stores inside the mall and being able to have them run and process. So we have now built out the panel system to allow that to happen. So everybody remembers Bob's Floor, where it was ready to wait for all these panels to be loaded for all the different cake NFTs and so forth. We're going to give you a demonstration of how that works and how that looks today, where users will be able to go in, not only own them all, but actually put products up for sale or connect videos, connect different things. It's completely up to you. So we're going to go to Bob's Floor here, 44.
27 participants in the battle. If you haven't clicked on it, hit the jump button, back up and hit click with the swords.
So here you're able to actually go in and put down the different panels. When you have your panels up, you'll have a source that'll look like this. And you come in, you set your panels down by hitting P for your panel, for your floor. You would then create one. In this case, it's already put together for us because I've already made them. And then here you can see here's Bob's website. You'd be able to go in and click it. It'll actually open up your browser. For instance, I just literally put in links. Sorry, not pretty, but you also have the ability to destroy them. You have the ability to make them bigger, better, faster, stronger, whatever you want. Again, essentially, hit P again. You have the ability to end panel 8. So here's the map of the city, for instance, and you'd be able to set that up via the website. You'd be able to click on it too. Everything, once again, still have it set up to where it's just put in the same way. But this is the demonstration of it, so that way everybody can see. Then you can also choose to destroy or keep, be able to play, destroy, and you can build out your own area. With this, we're going to be allowing people to be able to put in different assets too. So we are going to add whole entire big huge asset packs, so that way you put frames, borders, you can make big screens, you can go in and build out for you to be able to stream video, you to be able to stream different things. All these things will be put in place for users to be able to go in and play. From there, we wanted to try to make this as simple and easy as possible. So when a user is going to go and create a panel, let's just say, it's as simple as once the panel's put down, we're going to go in, take them up. Let's just say we're going to create panel 10.
Way to go, JJ.
It now populates. You'd log in with your login because it also has to recognize that this is your floor. Once you do that, you'd go in, grab an image. For instance, we'll put in the cake PNG here. Put in cake. And then we would put in the cake also. Paste it, hit up. Once it's done, it'll successfully tell you that you can now close this window. It's been completed. And then you can go back into the game and you should be able to hit verify. Might take a minute or two for it to populate. But once the server in the database verifies it, because it has to go through VirusTotal and verify everything, and it will then load that. So, and then, well, normally about 5 to 10 minutes it will actually load. Once it's done and it's in, you'll notice that you'll be able to go back in at any point in time too, to any of your previous panels. And you can also load up your previous panels too. So in this case, here's Lava Heads in their test too, which a lot of people got to see during the demos.
No. Is Zombie in the crowd?
Yes, Half Man, Half Zombie is in the crowd.
Wow, baby. I'm surprised he's not doing sound effects.
Oh, he probably
JJ
is.
the GOAT. Congrats.
We have started another Rumble. So after this Rumble, we'll probably move on to some more of the Twitch games, but we'll wait until we're done with the stream. That way we can stay on one stream.
Well, he's updating the database as we speak. Gonna try to
see. It's incredible, guys. Because I mean, like, you know, obviously we all like playing games in the metaverse and hanging out with each other, but like now this is giving other communities the opportunity to put actual product like in this metaverse. And like, you know, and not only is it just, you know, obviously most of you guys know already, but for some of the new people here, Code works with almost every one of our partners, and they're all building something different. And you know, it's really cool kind of seeing, you know, the different approaches that people are taking, and you know what they're using the metaverse for, and you know, just the speed that which you guys have been building. Because you know, obviously, you know, most of you guys know Renzetsu and 2 Cents, and they're our gaming buddies. They're always coming out for a big time, and you know, Spider Tank. So it's, you know, it's really cool to kind of, you know, get an inside look at what you guys have been doing.
see if I can bug out through the wall so I can see the full map scale.
Yeah, do it.
I was trying this the other day. We did get it
it's
eventually.
Wait, am I seeing everything? It's saying reload the player.
Reload the player.
Oh, yep, okay. It was just running slow.
Oh, darn it. Gurus fixed it. But
And my developers, they fixed it.
yeah, I know, you know, like I'm supposed to be mad about that.
They did their job.
You know, so with that, like I said, it's very simple. Users come in now. We want them to be able to come into the game. Yes, you are going to have a crash detection material system that we did disable, so it does have a little pop-up there. If you see that, it's okay. It doesn't do anything. We were using that to create logs.
Surfer, it's not okay to bludgeon females, just so you know.
The higher level you put up, this is literally meant if you want to run everything in 4K mode. This is going to take you to full cinematics. This will be computer up. Put it on low, you just fine on an iPhone.
Really?
Yep.
That's dope.
Ron, be careful, because after the big time update, Ron's computer almost exploded. So we gotta be careful.
So with that,
speaking of that, everybody look at Ron's. What is it? Look at Ron's profile. And I noticed this the other day. Notice his description that he has on his profile in Discord.
Can you just tell us what it is?
Yeah.
That guy with the shitty computer holding up the party.
I remember when we were all sitting back trying to hunt NFTs in big time one night, and we have all these big parties going, and we're clearing out everything, and I'm like, All right, we're at the boss. Where's Ron? And Ron's like, I just made it over the first hill. I was like, oh no.
Dude, mine was worse. I was just spinning and jumping.
Willie.e. We got.
It's Willie, eh?
Willie.a.
Willie.a. As you guys can see, the monorail was juicing around the track there.
Ew.
He's from Strange Brew, eh?
Catch a tune.
There goes the monorail.
By the way, so JJ the Goat
Is a
won
secret
the
way.
last Rumble. By the way, so I was going through our shill section on Alpha Origins the other day, and JJ, like
He's a YouTuber.
his profile pic, his PFP there with the funky custom is that's got to be like a portrait of him in real life because
Well,
they've got the Three Dimes podcast, and my understanding it's a comedy podcast, and some of that content is actually pretty hilarious. So check it out, and JJ's got some content out there and lots of subs.
You mean JJ's pretty funny there, eh?
Hey,
hey.
Hey.
So everybody-
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yo, look at these lava heads drop.
Great fire.
Oh my god. Let's throw
That's
fire
awesome.
over chat.
So everybody did notice we did set for the lower features and so forth for smaller provisional areas to be loaded, so that way it wouldn't cause them big crashes. Part of the reason why we are going to update the map system just a little bit more for further availability and density. But the Dragon systems have been put together and updated. We had to fix some of the inertia because we were noticing that with the inertia that we were trying to fly around with on the VR, it will absolutely, like it had me messed up. I hit a tree and it was probably the worst thing I've ever felt. Like your brain just doesn't know how to process it.
I had that happen before.
Where you hit a tree? Yeah.
No, where your brain just doesn't process things.
Sorry.
Little brain fart.
I'm gonna start the last Rumble, and then I'll let Range start getting the next game set up.
So a lot of people have noticed
No.
that we did make it in the lower settings. That way there's like almost no foliage essentially. We did that just because it was just too abusive on some people to see. If you put it in a higher, mode, it will be able to go in and adjust for that. But we didn't necessarily want that availability to hinder other players their game. So we've decided that we were going to go in and start making it to where it would have an easier gameplay, less load, less function availability. But if you played in higher mode, if you have a 3080 video card, you can put it to where you have all of it. I think Range was actually demoing it out the other day. Yeah, he was actually like even looking at the dandelions. You could see that you could literally almost pick off the individual dandelion flower pieces that was there.
It's not. It was.
So I mean, as the development continues in the build out here, this has been great. We did set up, and some people got to see the apartments the other day that we were testing out for Lava Heads. We are going to be making a video for that later tonight. Trying to get all that done and situated too. We have the weapons center and the merchants that'll be there also, so users will be able to go in and play. You actually don't have to deposit money to be able to play this game. If you do the basic quests that are there, you can hunt, you can go and kill. You can take the coin that you make on Dragon Guild here from the Cake coin there and actually utilize it on Cake Island. Now,
Nice.
that may not be the situation with all partners, but it will be in this situation here for everybody, so that way you all have an understanding. We are going to try to situate that for all of our partners that we end up working with and do everything for. And we are setting it up for our partners to be able to load their FBX files for the custom armors and so forth too. So
You may have been joking, but you honestly do.
I mean, yeah.
sure. He's not kidding. So guys, this will be for an Illumitar disc.
Oh, we're dropping discs all over the place.
The other thing that we did want to do is we did want to make it to where it did have that virtual realization of, if you're going to block with a sword, you have your arm backing the flat of the sword itself. You know, like we literally wanted to start to make this be more of a straight functional processing platform. And making sure that this system here actually did work for what you're doing. So if you're going to play, the coolest part about this is you can run while casting, you can slash while casting, you can be moving around and getting in and out, hitting, doing different things. You can, you know, you're not stuck to stand still to cast, you know, type things. There are some things that you will have, like where you have to stand still, I think on like 2 spells, but other than that, all of the other spells, for instance, you're able to like move and run and cast and kill with the flexible combat system. So we're very excited about that. And like I said, this is more of a structural build out for everybody to be able to come in, play. Renzetsu will be setting up the quest systems for everybody, so you'll have a whole mode of quest stuff that you'll be able to go in and enjoy. And you can stay in a block mode too if you're a tank. You can also be able to, you know, draw in an aggro, create the different things that are there, make sure that you get to hold the aggro, and then go back into blocking, so that way you're not, you know, messing up all of your healer's mana. That's the cool thing with what we're doing here is it's like, if you've ever played a shaman on World of Warcraft, everything's kind of like, or a druid, there's like small direct heals, but otherwise you're a big area effect type killer. It's pretty awesome. We did set up the dragon and the floating castle in Lava World. That was actually done the other day. Renzetsu finished that, and people are now getting in and starting to explore. And
Whoa. How convenient is that? Half Me and Half Zombie just won the Rumble, and you were just talking about the floating castle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rigged.
I agree.
Totally random, but rigged.
Totally randomly rigged. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're very excited.
The code.
We we did make a few big adjustments too. So now you have your H key to be able to go ahead and populate with your mouse and stuff, because people are like, look, it's a pain in the ass to be able to move around, do everything with keybinds and so forth. We didn't want to do that anymore. We wanted to make more simplistic availability there, so we did. The other thing is we also have character save mode now, so if I just left and went into the main menu and so forth with a sword and with a certain amount of gold, all that stays in my character now. So it's not like you have to have that reset every single time you come in.
Nice.
Yeah.
And one thing I just wanted to mention also is, guys, he's always looking for playtesters. We put out
always.
Anytime any community is interested in, you know, this is how we can get early access to some of these projects. You know, a lot of these projects really, you know, they need the community's help too. So if you guys are interested in, you know, getting into this early and testing stuff, you know, you can reach out to KD or Code, and you know, we can kind of get you guys into testing. And we are going to do some rewards for the people who put in the effort and, you know, help out with testing. We'll do some prizes and stuff.
Was that a witty play on words? Like, really needs alpha or game testers, like big time?
Oh my god.
Alpha big time testers,
hey guys,
you know?
That is a great segue into we just created a new role and a new category in the Discord for playtesters.
That's correct.
So if you do want that playtester role, I've given it to everybody that had responded with the correct reaction to our previous announcement about a week ago about gathering playtesters. Those of you that don't have the playtester role, you can click on the server roles and then click on the playtester role that you would want. And again, this is only for level 3 members in the Discord, which only those level 3ers are in here anyways.
So as you can see,
get in there.
We do have every different function.
We'll be putting an announcement out shortly about how to get into Unreal Kingdom, how to download it, what you guys can do to help out. And I know Code and Renzetsu and all them will be coming in and checking out all your feedback, and they really appreciate it.
Yes.
And
We do have more games coming down the pipe. Giro's really working on that, and there's gonna be some cool stuff that you guys will get a chance to try.
Also, we're going to be getting sponsorship from NordVPN in case anybody needs to get a VPN. I know a lot of New Yorkers aren't familiar or just don't want to use it, but keep it in mind. That's what we're using. That's what we're plugging. You do need to have a VPN to play some of the games that we do talk about, because some of them are not available in the U.S. or have restrictions based on the state.
In New York.
Part of that, a lot of people were very curious about what we're doing. Give everybody an update. K31 has been completed. It is actually doing its security check. So it is actually going through getting its security check done. I offered to pay for it and use my connections. They decided that they wanted to essentially use their connections and pay for it. So that's on them. I offered to use my, sometimes somebody who gives a better deal type thing, but other people decide that they want to handle and manage it, so it's on them. So as soon as they're done with that, that should be live.
Code, what is K31?
K31 is a timed quiz game that everybody puts in the pot, and what'll happen is it will then, if you get all the questions right, go to a time limit essentially to where it will then put in the 12 keys, and whoever answered all the questions correctly and then puts in all the 12 keys correctly will be able to claim the wallet first. And whoever claims the wallet first gets, I think it's 50 or 75%. I don't know what they have set up for their stuff on the withdrawal available.
A brand new car.
Yeah. And they'll have games that'll be anywhere from $1 to, I think that they were even going to go all the way up to $1,000.
And should we recap on where are you guys at with your community? You guys still have that offer when you get to 2,000 users, you're gonna give away a computer, right?
That is correct.
So how many are you guys at so far?
We are currently at, I want to say, just a sec, I'll tell you. We're at 1676.
1676. So
yeah,
we are
like
very
350
close.
away.
You guys wow. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord yet or joined their group, get in, get on.
I already have one 3080 card over here already set up, and ended up picking up, because I had one drive go bad, 2 additional 990s. So there's a 2 terabyte 990 and a 3080 card already set, and so I'm gonna swoop up a board and another i9 1200 or 12,900K processor to go with it. So whoever's going to end up getting that computer, it's going to be a very beastly computer. It's pretty much what I have here. It'll only have 64 gigs of RAM, not 128, but it will literally run just any game that you can pretty much put on it, essentially.
Nice. Calling your name.
So
nice.
And then also, here's the other thing. If we do hit that, I'm also going to get a laptop for Rundown Ron, an i9 laptop. So he will, if we hit 2,000. Now, they cannot be bots. They cannot be bots. They cannot be bullshit. They have to be real. They have to do the verification. They have to be checked, and they have to be participating. Like, we don't want somebody to just load up some bots and do it. No, that isn't going to work.
Sounds like the Cardano Carnival is coming.
Right.
I just gotta stop sharing my brain.
With that being said, we did have 2 other things. A lot of people noticed that we launched Gamble Stakes. We are in the process right now to also have our U.S. legal opinion done. So Gamble Stakes U.S. will be coming into play here, probably in the next 2.5 months. Which, for anybody that's being a cake holder, that's kind of a very cool thing. Med2U is actually currently had to go fly and meet up with one of our investment group people that we're doing everything with for the casino. What they are is a big pool of money to make sure that all the funds are covered for the casino, essentially. So they are the bank, essentially. Right. And it actually is super beneficial. But as we go into our US availability, we wanted to be able, with the Gamble Stakes US, to be able to make sure that we could process out payments every day on large scales. So eventually we do have the ability to have Train and a bunch of others and people to be able to bet very big. As somebody saw last week, we had somebody first time come in, was doing $10 spins and hit for 38,000 and change. Super cool dude. And,
Holy crap!
but yeah, ended up hitting it big. So we're very excited with the processes that are going on right now. Like I said, we have a bunch that's still in the works of what we're trying to get finished. I will be getting with Uke on a few other things here. With Cake Cases is almost finished too. We have redesign too that we're going to be connecting up with Vincent from Vermilion. Everybody knows him. Super great guy. For the reskin and relayout of that too, so that way it's really our brand. You know, we have one that's out, but it's not really our brand. So
Right.
we want something that's going to really separate us and be our brand. So a lot of other things. We did try to get the airdrop done. Apparently there was a big huge issue with the optimization system, which apparently somehow I fucked up. So I apologize. When I was doing the drop to my wallet, I didn't make sure that I optimized the gas. So now it's trying to charge $1,500 every single time we send.
Yeah, you just wanted to make it more expensive.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, so my guys are like, you're fucking retarded. You made a mistake. Go to bed. And they're trying to fix that and make sure that's all. So I have to apologize, and I take ownership on that. That was my fault. Running 18, 20-hour days, 7 days a week, guys, it does catch up on you, and you do make mistakes. So
No.
yeah. Believe it or not, I can at least honestly sit back and say, hey, my bad. It was my fault. I'm not perfect, but as I did tell everybody, you can go and set your gas, and so that's the other thing. We are going to go and send out for everybody that ETH to be able to get theirs that did do the purchase. And what they'll do is they will just set their gas optimization correctly. And we're actually going to go and show you how to do that. And as long as you do that, you can actually get the NFT for like $2 for your airdrop, and we will actually send that out.
Real quick, drop a Wax wallet because Range doesn't know how to set up a Twitch marbles.
Oh,
Whoa, hey, we're not playing.
wow.
So Range Killer has got. Yeah, so let's post that link in their Range. And Code, that was a lot of amazing content.
And
Love
yeah,
having a lot of the-
I'm actually
seeing a lot
going
of
to
the
jump
development
off
over
of
there.
the Twitch stream here so that way I can lock in with you guys here. I'm very excited about everything that's been going on. Alpha Origins and everybody has been in the Twitter spaces in bulk. That's the other thing that we're doing. You will actually be able to go in and listen and participate in your Twitter space in your mall floor if you want to connect that up. We are setting that up.
Love it.
So yeah.
Love it.
And then that's the other thing, dropping in streams. So we do have a Discord plugin connected. We will be setting it up to where, once again, the Discords can also be connected. And so we can set one up for the chat site or for the chat window, and one up for the actual, like, I guess you could say, the speaker room. So that way everybody can see what's going on and actually be able to listen and do everything while in game. So we're trying to create the most amount of plugin and utility for everybody.
Pumpkin
Love
King,
it.
check your Wax wallet.